Salute. Goose, fire away.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Neon City Films. I'm Goose.
And I'm Ricky.
And today we're going to be talking about our top 3 favorite movies about space.
Please elaborate. What do you think? What do you mean by space? What do we mean by space?
It has to be about space. So space, the space, the noun, is a character almost, or an antagonist almost to the storyline. It can't just take place in space. So sorry, Star Wars, you do not count in this
Correct.
list.
It's a fantasy movie.
Dune does not count. All right. So what's your number 3?
Number 3, Sunshine.
Sunshine.
I know it has its problems. However, I think the music is so good. So good it was stolen by Wonder Woman 84. And nobody talked about it. Do you know this?
No.
Okay, look into it. The visuals were phenomenal, and it has an amazing performance by Cillian Murphy. It's one that really, the way he gets up from the ground in a suit, where your heart's pounding. However, I also know of its shortcomings. It turns into like a crazy slasher movie with the worst camera work ever, where you can't see anything happening. I know it has its shortcomings. For an hour out of the 2 hours maybe, it's a beautiful movie. Wonderful ending scene as well, with the sun shining back. It has its place in my heart, even though I know it's not really flawless.
I think it's a good pick. Cillian Murphy, fantastic,
So
as usual. I will say the pacing for me was a little slow, and then
I can see that.
the slasher horror aspect of
Why?
it. Why? But good choice nonetheless.
What's your number 3, Goose?
My number 3, and I excluded 2001: A Space Odyssey from this list because I personally think that movie's perfect, but I know you have your quibbles.
I watched it for like half an hour. I'm like, boy, there's someone walking, and it's not even also when the ship docks, it's like.
Okay, but I'm excluding it from this list. So my number
Thank
3.
you. I'm happy. Number 2.
My number 3 is Apollo 13.
Apollo 13 flight controllers, give me a go, no go for launch.
You know that Easter vacation trip we had planned for Acapulco?
This is a 1996 Ron Howard film with Tom Hanks. It is, I think, one of the first movies where I watched about the actual dangers of space, and of course,
Terrifying.
It's based on the actual events of the Apollo 13 mission, which went awry.
We what are you talking about? We went to the moon?
Well, they didn't get to the moon. Remember, they
see that.
But Apollo 13 is just one of those movies that I can watch multiple times in a given year and always enjoy it because it's it's Ron Howard. First of all, Ron Howard just makes great movies.
Ed Harris is in it, right?
Huh?
Ed Harris?
Ed Harris is in it. Kevin Bacon's in it.
I've not seen it in 20 years. I remember there's a screw that gets loose. That's in my head. That's like,
there's a little bit of that, but. Go and rewatch it. I think it's a fun, fantastic film about space, about the dangers of space, and what can happen if we're not careful in space.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. My number 2 is Moon.
Sam Bell reporting to Central. Everything running smoothly. Over and out. Rock and roll. God bless America.
Moon, okay.
With Sam Rockwell.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this. I'm not the first one to say, but Sam Rockwell finds a way to dance in each of his roles. And he dances for a little while. Give you a little premise. Sam Rockwell is a solitary worker on Moon. That's like one person responsible to harvest Moon's energy. And things kind of go awry. And I don't want to spoil too much, but it's also in the trailer. He finds another copy of himself. And where space comes into play is their isolation. They can't talk to anybody. He doesn't know why. It's also the creepiness of finding another human, and that human is you as well. His distance to Earth, and there's, for example, a crew that is about to help him, and they are like 3 days away. Just because they're on Moon and they can't really get to him any faster than that. This is really a movie that lives from its kind of twists and turns and premise. I don't want to spoil too much. It's really good. I really like this movie a lot.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's a good choice. And if I remember correctly, Sam Rockwell is the only character in
that you see visually. There is also his wife, his daughter.
Right,
but there's also a couple of somewhat well-known actors in suits and voices, and Kevin Spacey's in it.
All right, Kevin Spacey
is the AI
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since I've seen Miracle.
He's really the only actual character in the movie.
Yeah.
What's your number 2, Goose?
My number 2 is The Martian.
Everything's gonna go south on you.
Ready?
I love The Martian.
So
I
good.
love Matt Damon. This is a 2015 Ridley Scott film. I think it really captures this sort of the sense of like exploration. We've been dreaming about going to Mars for so long, but it also captures just the absolute like you said, isolation that would occur for somebody on such a mission, right?
And his will of survive is so well captured in that movie.
Matt Damon gets trapped on Mars and gets basically left behind for dead. They think he died as they're trying to get back off the planet, right? So it's about him surviving on this planet and then trying to get back to Earth.
Which seems impossible, and kind of is, but it kind of makes sense if you watch the movie. It doesn't seem too implausible.
Right, and I know some people might have this quibble, well, this takes place on planet Mars rather than space, but I still think that space itself is the antagonist here.
Distance, right?
The distance to safety.
You can't send him anything, right? If you want to send him something, you just send it out in orbit. He has to go around Earth and it has to get in the right trajectory. It's really nicely visualized as in like, hey, we can't send him anything for 5 years.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
he has no water.
Exactly.
It's too hot, it's too cold, and he's like in that little rover. He has an atomic thingy next to him to warm him, or whatever.
Right.
It's him beating all those like so many different challenges. It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie. So what's your number 1?
I challenge you challenge both of us. We say it at the same time because I have a feeling we might.
All right,
3, 2, 1.
Interstellar.
Yep. Okay, that's it.
Yep.
Thanks for watching.
That's it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we had a flash. It's an Indian surveillance drone. Solar cells power an entire farm.
Why did you pick it?
I mean, the music, first of all. I mean, it's incredible.
So good. No Time for Caution. The fact I listened to it in my playlist just cause tells you, right?
Yeah, it's fantastic. And as far as Nolan films are concerned, I think this is his top one.
I think it's the best one.
I know people might disagree with me, especially for you Odyssey fans out there.
Yeah. Sorry,
but sorry.
If you want to watch the Odyssey review, click right here.
Which, by the way, I have quibbles about that movie. But anyways, so Nolan is at his finest here.
Correct.
The music is stellar. The cast, I mean, we have Matthew McConaughey. Oh, I have a challenge for you. Spell McConaughey in one go.
we did that off camera and it didn't work. MC, and then okay, I'm going to try. MC, O, H.
No.
No?
Okay.
Is it GH?
McConaughey.
That's an awful
There's
name.
an N.
It's just like Macaulay Culkin. How do you spell Macaulay? It's a little more simple.
I think anyways.
Okay.
But why do
Thanks
you
for
like
putting me-
why do you like Interstellar?
Oh, man, it's one of those movies. You go in the movies and you watch it and you leave it and you're like, holy shit. This was life-changing.
Yeah.
From... It starts like people like sitting there and talking about like sand everywhere, like what's this gonna be, and then they're watching, they're playing baseball, whatever, and then it takes a ride, and then you only see effectively 2 planets, you first go to the planet where gravity works differently, and this is the first time where like the average person learns about black holes and wormholes and relativity, where you go closer to a gravitational object that your time will go faster or slower. And it's unlike the Odyssey, where you actually feel the time. It actually makes sense to you,
right.
There's only one time lapse of 23 years or something like that in the movie, and it's done like it's really interesting. I've never seen a movie where like 2 characters are aging at a different time,
right.
and to present it to an audience, and then it's just the emotional beats. There's also some things in it like why do we love dead people? There's no utility in it. So good. And then Matt Damon as a villain. Mm-hmm. This don't open the hatch.
Damon.
Man, this movie is a reference for me. I would say this is a 10 out of 10. The only thing, and this is my simpleton, it's just like okay. In Batman Dark Knight Rises, I wish Alfred would have not seen Batman or Bruce Wayne.
Okay.
Would have just stopped right there with him putting out his credit card instead of seeing Batman. I would have liked Matthew McConaughey would have landed on Anne Hathaway's planet and they would have actually met. That would have been... Because she's there and she's looking out in the horizon into a future and you don't see Matthew McConaughey. It's implied he's going to be there.
Right.
That would have been my simpleton request.
I like the fact
It's-
that it's more implied than anything.
I can see it.
And of course, the filmmakers did their homework on this film. They consulted with actual Nobel Prize winning physicists. The whole visuals of the actual black hole ended up being extremely accurate, because years later we took our first picture of a black hole, and it was essentially exactly how they showed it in the movie. So it's not like they were just making things up. This was like everything was based on pretty sound science. Of course, I think they probably took some liberties here and there.
Yeah, the bookshelf things, and then some people get hung up on it, but it's
Sure.
like it's such a beautiful mix. And also the other thing is like it's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible there's a bookshelf like that. You can't disprove it.
Definitely.
Goose, anything else to add?
I have nothing else to add. I think this was a great list. If you have any amazing space movies that you want to talk about, please leave them in the comments. Like and subscribe. I'm Goose.
And I'm Ricardo.
And we'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.